51K showdown between Domenic Filane and Linton Nichols about to get underway. And according to my card, I got it close. This round could decide it.
This round will decide it, and this is what makes this kind of boxing so exciting over the Nintendo style of boxing. Both these guys know they got to go out there and win a round. They don't know how the judges have scored the first two rounds. I think either one who won a round is only by 1 point probably. I don't think there was enough of discrepancy in the rounds for anybody to take a big lead, except for the fact that Linton Nichols lost a point in the second round. That could be a factor. He may need the knockout here to win.
Linton Nichols came out very busy at the beginning of the first and second round. Filane seems to have steadied him down somewhat in this third and final round. Nichols not as busy, but he may be tired.
He probably is both. It's been a busy first two rounds, but the one thing I see is that Filane is getting hit with that right hand time and again. And you don't like to see that because eventually the right hand starts to land square on the chin. He's landed his own, mind you, but he's still gotten hit with a few of Linton Nichols' straight right hands. To what's going on here, this could be something that could be a deciding factor. Oh, they're giving Linton Nichols an 8 count.
A standing 8 count from referee Bill Cridland of Peterborough against Linton Nichols as the two come back to the center of the ring. Third and final round, 51K showdown. Filane in red, Linton Nichols in the blue, representing the U.S. This has been a good one from the opening bell.
And the American team, Steve, is all behind the blue corner, yelling and screaming for Linton Nichols, encouraging him on. I look over to the Canadian corner. I can see no Canadian fighters screaming or yelling for Domenic Filane. So if this keeps up like this, momentum is going to flow to the American side.
There'll be a lot of people in Schreiber, Ontario cheering for Domenic Filane. I can guarantee that, especially his mom and dad, his biggest fans.
Oh, right hand again landed.
Just over a minute to go in round number 3 as Linton Nichols pours it on a bit there against Filane. Filane has got to pick it up.
He needs that. He needs to do it. There it is. That could be the shot. The one to get the Linton Nichols respect. And there was the right hand again. He landed the left hook, then the right hand.
But again, Nichols didn't back off. No. He kept coming forward.
So what do you do in that case, Steve? You hit him again. He comes, hit him again. There it is. That's it. He comes again, you hit him again. 1, 2, 3 combination. Jab, right hand, left hook.
We have seen it all in this 51K, the flyweights. Filane against Nichols.
What a way to get the crowd warmed up. This is the lighter weights. This is the kind of action you want to see, and Filane and Nichols are delivering.
We're in the final seconds of round number 3. This one's scheduled 4-3. It'll go to the judges.
Look at that, working on the inside. Nichols lands the uppercut.
And there goes the bell to entertain what has been a raucous crowd with this bout. The 51K, the flyweights, Domenic Filane of Canada and Linton Nichols from Cleveland, Ohio, representing the U.S. And this one goes to the judges.
Nice exchanges by both fighters. You see, this is it. In the third round, they both want to win, and they come out bombing. There was the right hand that Filane landed. He needed to get Nichols' respect in the last round, and he did that. He did that right when we were talking about it early in the round. I think it paid off. Both missed there. There was the left hook. That was the one we talked about. Then he comes back and lands the right hand right after that. There was the right hand. Those could have been the 2 key punches of the fight to get his respect.
And now let's join ring announcer Ted Michaels with the decision on this 51K showdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the first bout, the winner in the red corner, Domenic Filane.
And before we get a comment from Domenic Filane, we've got the highlights from a couple of bouts. First, the bantamweight. Domenic Filane joining me now. Domenic, that was one of the most entertaining fights I've seen from you in a long time.
Yeah, well, I've been really digging deep for this fight. I've been training hard for this fight. A lot of my last couple fights have been really close, and I've been losing the decisions on them. So this time I said, there's nothing going to take this one away from me, and I've just been working hard in the gym with everybody's been trying to help me out here, and finally it came through.
Normally you'd be fighting 48K. You stepped up to 51K. You didn't seem to have any problem.
No, 48, 51, I could fight in either one of them. I felt I wanted to try and be stronger for this one, and it was a pretty good choice to my
Domenic, we got some action from the third round.
Yeah, here we were both just sort of waiting on each other and trying to catch each other with the big punches, and I've noticed being at the heavier weight, you have a lot more snot, I should say, on your punches, so it was nice feeling this for a change.
Domenic, I think he may have surprised you a bit with the fact that he didn't have that much ring experience, but he came on strong, especially at the start of the rounds. At
the start of the round, he really had me thinking. He came out, he was throwing some big shots, some hard punches, and coming from the transition from 1-6 to 1-12, he could really feel the difference. So I just started to, pick my shots a little bit more.
Domenic, congratulations. Great job.
Thank you very much. Thank you.